Alright guys, here's a holster review from Talon holsters. These guys put up some great wallet holsters. I can't speak to the other variety of holsters they've got because I don't own any, but if they're if they're to the caliber this one is, then they've got to be outstanding. I absolutely love this wallet holster. I bought it for my Bodyguard 380. It's definitely unique in a couple of design features, which I'll show you. First thing I want to mention is that it is leather and it is molded to the type of firearm you choose. What that means is you go to their website and they have a huge line of these for all sorts of pocket pistols that not only have you're molded to whatever firearm you happen to have, but also if you have additions on it like Crimson Trace lasers and things like that, they offer those options as well. So you can see the detail in the molding, and this thing's outstanding. You've got the takedown lever right here is where the barrel's coming through the slide. You've got your safety in the back. You've got your slide lock right here. You can see this little circular indentation right there. That is your laser button. You can see the trigger in there. So the trigger's guarded really well. It's molded to the pistol, which is nice. It has really good retention. I want to show you guys this. Actually, before I continue, I'll show you that we are safety checked, but I'll do it again for you guys so you guys can see. Nothing in the pistol. Nothing in. Okay, so again, here's our empty magazine. I'm going to leave the magazine in for reference on the size of the holster. Okay. So one thing that's nice about this holster that some pocket holsters have, some don't, is that it has this nice suede on the back. Okay, so what that means is that you have something to grip the surface of your pants so it doesn't come out. Again, this is a wallet holster, so this is a right side. You can get them all in the left if you want the pistol on your left side if you're left-handed. But if your butt's here, the pocket of your jeans goes here, and it grips so that when you draw your weapon, the holster stays behind. Which is a really great feature. Another thing too is that, and this is the most unique thing I found about this one that most do not, is that this back piece that goes in your pocket along the back of your jeans is hinged. If you look, it comes off and it's just stitched in this bottom quadrant right here. Okay, what's significant about that is that most pocket holsters, or wallet holsters rather, I keep saying pocket, most wallet holsters are like this. The ability to get your hand in behind your firearm and wedge it in there is difficult. Because this is hinged, you reach in your back pocket. You can reach in and put, depending on the size of your pockets, I mean, I've got my finger along the side of the firearm and my hand completely in. So you can draw your weapon. Now, if your jeans are too tight for that, it still is helpful because you can at least get a few fingers in, which is nice. Most of them that aren't hinged, I found, are too difficult to try to get your firearm in and out in a quick draw. Another thing, too, that's nice about having that feature is that reholstering is also really easy, too, because when you put the gun in, I found that you keep your fingers on the back of the gun. It just kind of helps to get everything back in there. So that's a really great feature. One thing I love about this holster is the retention is outstanding. I mean, it's not coming out. But for some reason, the alternative, when you draw it, it comes out relatively easily. So that's really nice. And now these holsters, some people will say, well, does it stick out the top of your pocket, yada, yada, yada. Well, it depends on the kind of jeans or pants you wear, first of all. But it is the shape of a larger wallet, right? And this is what prints this square. But another thing to remember, though, guys, is that it depends on the type of firearm you choose. So, I mean, if you have an even smaller one than this, they make them for all kinds of pistols. You can check those out. I believe these also come in brown. You can kind of pick out whatever color you want. So I just wanted to show you guys a good holster option. Great retention. I love that hinged feature on the back. I love the suede on the back. It keeps in your pocket really well, and it just disappears in there and looks like a wallet. So those of you with pocket pistols out there that are trying to find another way to carry them, this is a neat alternative. So check out Talon Holsters. Great company. They also have a YouTube channel with lots of neat training tips that a lot of you guys might like out there. So check them out. Talon Holsters. 2 thumbs up for me.